Good morning. It is like 10:30 something, I think, on Sunday, September 4th, 2016. I'm Christiana Ellis, and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. So I'm not at peak condition right now, if I'm honest. I ended up drinking a lot last night, so I'm a little hungover. All things considered, I've been worse, but I've been better. Um, Luna is a little worked up right now because outside of this guest bedroom, people are starting to kind of rouse themselves because we're going to go to IHOP for breakfast, and I'm that level of hungover where I'm kind of like it seems like it's a 50-50 split on whether I ought to eat something. I'm okay though. You guys don't have to worry about me. I think it snuck up on me just because I was kind of in a place where it felt safe to go ahead and have whatever, and I was having fun, but here's the key failing, and this is common to pretty much every time that I find myself drinking too much, is that I'm not paying attention to how many I've had. So when what I'm doing is I'm just grabbing cans of Diet Coke or whatever, drinking a little bit, and then pouring the rum in, and I'm not carefully paying attention to how much rum I'm putting in each one or how many I've had. It snuck up on me, and I knew I was feeling it, but by the time I started saying, okay, maybe I'm done for tonight, and I started trying to taper off, it was like, oh shoot, I've already crossed the threshold here. It's fine though. We're good. Last night was really fun. We played games. I played a really complicated sort of D&D inspired game called Talisman, that I gather was like it's this is a newer version of a game that's been around for a long time, like since the 70s and 80s maybe, and it had lots of the tropes of like oh, I'm playing a barbarian warrior and I have a battle axe and a shield, and um, you're trying to get to the center of the wizard's tower, and it was pretty cool. Although I will say that I think the party environment it was a little long for that. It was good though, and we had Allie Press turn in a remarkable victory, kind of out of nowhere. She was heading towards the end goal, which involves a couple of really significant challenges, and everyone was kind of feeling a little bit like, she seems like she's going there early. Is she really strong enough? Has she built up enough stuff to take that on? But hey, why not, right? You let her do what she's going to do. The worst case scenario is that she doesn't succeed and has to try again. But then it turned out she had a careful selection of a couple of significant cards that basically just allowed her to just, even when it didn't seem like it was going well, all of a sudden the last two cards she played just took care of it. So that was pretty fun. And then there was lots of just hanging around and talking. Not as many other games being played. We ended up with a big game of Cards Against Humanity towards the end of the night. And of course, lots of people tried out my Vive VR headset that I brought, and that seemed like it was a relatively big hit in terms of lots of people trying it out and enjoying it. So that was cool. I'm glad I brought it, just especially since it was easy enough to do so. But now I have to kind of try to figure out what's the plan for Luna while we go to breakfast, because although she's doing fine, you can definitely, like, me as attuned as I am to her body language in various moods, I know that she's a little stressed, which only makes sense. Like, she's doing okay, but this is new and different and scary. So there's some elements there. So just figuring out what's the best way to leave her for a little while. It'll be fine. But anyway, so I've got to figure that out, and I've got to go ahead and get ready to go. So I will talk to you tomorrow for 5 more minutes.